Hello, Flosstube. We're the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch.
I'm Priscilla.
And I'm Chelsea.
This is Piper the licking dog and Ronnie. And we're here to talk to you about our stitching this week.
All right, Ronnie, your job is done. You may go back to sleep. Good morning. It's been a beautiful day.
We have a lot to show you today.
Yeah, so we've got a lot to show you. So
really
stay
exciting
tuned.
things.
This week, what did we do? Last night we went to the sunflower fields, Thompson Strawberry Farm.
We should get one of those vases and show.
Yeah. You can see the pictures on Mom's Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook.
All right, stop licking the bed now.
What else did we do? Hey, Coffin Gallery, if you're going to do that, you got to go over there. What else did we do?
There's been some sleepovers with the grandkids.
Yep. I went camping. Cash had a blast.
Oh, that's right. You were gone in the beginning of the week.
Yes. They have a pool there, and he is a fish. I'm super excited about that. I love that he is learning how to swim. And stitched, worked, I think, is what we did. But last night we all got together and went out to dinner. It was nothing to write home about.
No.
It was actually terrible.
The service was horrendous.
I didn't think the service was bad.
Oh my gosh, we waited like an hour for our food.
Yeah, that's not her fault though. Okay, so Mary wanted to know, do you interface your pieces? If so, what number of interfacing in any brand?
I do not. I do not. I suppose if I made like those little pillows.
We should do these first because they're in our faces.
I suppose if you did like those little pillows that, you know, you stuff, I would feel more comfortable if there was interfacing under there, but I don't.
Okay,
right.
This week.
So these are the tiered tray tidbits that we have so far in our Christmas in July that we do with Fat Quarter Shop. And the first one was this one, which is Jolly Santa.
And then set lights weren't on.
I finished these on the blocks from this one on the blocks from Michael's, and somebody said that they have them in oranges now for fall. So I gotta go to Michael's.
This is next. This was the Very Merry Mrs. Claus and her gingerbreads.
And here's Jingle. He's a reindeer, and he's got a little mini Santa and Mrs. Claus. They are the cutest.
Her arms aren't long enough. And this was on one of those blocks from Stitch Etc. They're on Facebook.
Are you talking about Mrs. Claus? Her arms aren't that long enough?
Yours, because you're like the T-Rex, like back here. We need to get you one of those things. All right, Mary.
I can't help it. I was born short.
Do you want to do the doodads now too?
No, we're good.
Mary W. Where do you get your 28 count fabric? Do you have it in your shop? The black.
We don't sell any fabric.
We don't sell fabric. We only sell charts.
We have a lot of it that we had stocked up on previous to that not being available anymore. And also, if you go to any needlework shop, like 28 count Jobelin or Lugana are pretty similar to what we use.
Very similar. And then if you're just looking for Monaco, you can get that at retailers, Fat Quarter Shop. We stock up on it, the tubes of it.
Right, and a lot of people are dyeing their own. It looks really great.
Tony, Starbucks retreat, where do we find info? In other news, I got a second Pandora bracelet. Get all the Pandora bracelets.
The Starbucks retreat is in Indiana, outside of Indianapolis.
It's not really called the Starbucks
and
retreat.
it's with the black that she showed you, Stitch Etc. They are putting it on.
Yes.
So you can go to their Facebook page. I'm pretty sure it's all full, but you can get on the list for another one.
Pamela, where did you get the Be Our Guest rug in the powder room? I love your home in every season.
I was like, how did she say that? I forgot we did a home tour.
And you showed the bathroom. Shiplap man did the bathroom, so she had to show it.
It's a Rae Dunn rug, and it came from Home Goods or
Marshalls,
or I haven't seen any rugs lately, so
no.
I got some. Was it last year or the year before that were red for Christmas time, and when I washed them, they turned pink. So maybe they decided...
They were white and had red writing,
right?
And they turned pink.
So maybe they decided to discontinue the rugs until they found somebody that could make them that they wouldn't bleed.
Amy, I've been trying to find a tutorial or pattern for the Jelly Roll quilt. Can you point me in the right direction? It is linked below. Last week I put it on there, and I can link it again this week. But
and it's
Vera
also
Bradwig
on my blog.
I think Ludwig Bradwig. it's linked. Fat Quarter Shop's tutorial.
Stitching with the Sisterlies told me on Instagram that she has a new book.
Yes, so did somebody else. They Instagrammed me and said that she's a neighbor or something, or lives in a community, super nice.
Stitching with the Sisterlies.
Oh.
Because they said that she's a neighbor.
Oh, well. It's been a long week. Marina, Priscilla, who do you like on Big Brother this season?
Oh gosh. Well, I kind of liked Frankie, but he already got kicked off. And I haven't really paid attention. I liked him because he was good at the competitions and he was like, he knew the game, but he went a little bit too nuts, like stealth mode, and they were like, ah! So they kicked him out. So I gotta watch a little bit more to be able to tell you that.
Tammy wanted to know, where did you find the beautiful toolbox? Those toolboxes both came from a
flea market.
No, one came from a flea market, one came from a thrift shop. So it wasn't something bought new.
And I have a white one up on top of the hutch that holds my Lilliput Lane houses in the dining room, and that one came from, they were cheap. They were like, I don't know, $10, $12. So try a flea market or a junk store. I guess, did men used to carry their tools in those, really?
I would assume so. I don't think they decorated with cross stitch in them years and years ago.
They should have.
That's how the men carried the cross stitch home. Hi ho, hi ho. All right, G Fits, do you ever stitch from the old Vanessa Ann cross stitch books?
No, but I do. No, that's not who that is. That's Paula Vaughn. No. Vanessa Ann, she did those. Was she the one that did like those current that they used on the stationery for current, those animals? All right. No.
Nancy, is your address posted somewhere in order to send a thank you? You have to email us, let us know your credentials so we know that you're not a serial killer. Like, there's a whole like approval process.
We need your fingerprints. Sorry.
Right. This
just hold them up to the screen.
Die laughing. Kathy, where do you spray paint your wood items? I spray painted outside in my car, and the neighbor's car got the overspray. That was costly to get that fixed. Kathy, what were you spraying with? A spray gun?
My gosh.
No, we spray outside, but we put down like cardboard.
I usually do it in the garage.
Oh yeah, garage where there's no wind. Maybe you don't spray paint. Maybe you should use a brush.
When my oldest son was, I think 3, maybe 4, he was outside playing, and I wasn't paying that close of attention, and there was a bucket of paint, and he took it and he painted a car.
Whoops! Deserved it. Nancy, Catherine, Priscilla, where did you find the pattern for Christmas list? It's my Christmas list by Silver Creek Samplers. You can find it at any door shop, fatquartershop.com. Nancy, do you drill drainage holes in the bottom of the different vessels? I love that it's called a vessel. Yes. Or take I have like these big railroad, or I don't know what they're called. I call them railroad nails. And I just pound that with a hammer through.
Yes, but they all have drainage holes. I did have one that didn't have drainage holes. It's this really awesome bucket. And I didn't realize it didn't have drainage holes, and I had one of my big Super Tunia pots in it, and it died. Dead. Yeah, if you
drowned.
If you let a plant sit in water, they die.
Well, duh.
I didn't realize that. I thought that they would dry out and be okay.
No.
Yours die all the time when you bring them back to life.
I do.
A little bit of extra water.
I forgot to tell Hunter to water my plants when he was helping with my animals, and I came back and they were just like, ah.
And now they're fine.
Oh yeah, they're okay.
Mine, if I don't water one day, they're like...
Yeah, I water like every other day.
Laying down flat.
I told her, I'm like, you treat them like that. You baby them, so then they're like, oh, water. Mine are like, God, we're lucky to get water. All right. Sandy, do you have a tutorial on how to finish a stitch piece without a sticky board, a soft fabric foundation that you attach to a canister? I assume you use cotton batting.
So I haven't done anything like that. But I would think that you could find tutorials on that. I know that at Fat Quarter Shop they've done a lot of tutorials with fabric, so you might be able to find that there.
Or like kind of use the principles of what they're doing to make it yours. Yeah.
But whenever I do them on canisters, everything I do seems to be seasonal, so I want to be able to swap it out. So it has to have a hard backing to put the magnets and things.
Lee, what do you do with already stitched charts? We have a Ziploc bag that we store them in. We don't share them.
I just, yeah, they're in my cabinet or not my cabinet, my coffee table in the living room. The ends lift up, and one end has stitched charts and one end has
Yep.
Prairie Schoolers.
Fran, what bag did you get from Goose? I think it was dark fabric, not sure, with sunflowers maybe a month ago, and Priscilla said you need to order this. I want it. I can't think I missed out.
I think that was the Creative Carol's.
I think so. It had Chelsea's checks on it. It was beautiful. She then came out with a blue one too,
right,
which is super pretty. So she's Creative
I've
Carol.
been using the black one. Yeah. And
here's the blue one.
Her shop is linked below. And there's a black one just like it that I said like everybody needs to get.
Yep. Tina, any pictures of Priscilla doing a triple axel? You better get down.
Why does he do it every time?
Every time we're doing the video, he acts naughty. So he gets up and tries to bat down this wreath over here. Every time. But he's a good cat.
And never any other time than when we're sitting.
Well, except for this week, we got free cat messages in our Snapchat because he's climbed our bookshelves.
No, I don't care about the bookshelves. He was on my Ray Dunn shelf.
Free cat.
And I did change out my
hutch
to the
bee
bees and sunflowers, and I had to film it twice, take it down, and put it back up because I put the camera on slow-mo and then couldn't figure out when I watched it back why it wouldn't go fast.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
So, brain's a little frazzled.
Regina, Chelsea, in the past you've mentioned you've had days where your thread tension is off. Can you describe what bad thread tension looks like? I mean, you just see that your X's aren't laying normal. She says I stitch really tight.
Yep, and when you gave me whatever project you gave me and it had a needle in it, the needle was bent.
Yeah, all my needles are bent. I don't know how to tell you. And right now when I'm talking about tension, I'm talking about...
I just wanted to show you these real quick.
I have to show them both jars. This is...
Yeah, right.
This is...
They weigh like 10 pounds.
There we go. She almost spilled that mason jar all over these cross-stitch projects.
So with how many people we had to pick?
54.
54 sunflowers.
I can't tell you how long it took Hunter to do the math for 9 times 6. He's like, yeah, I know a trick. 64. I'm like, there are no facts of 9 that is 64. It was a lot. He took out his calculator in the end.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
He just hold up his fingers. I know a trick for 9s or whatever.
Yeah, 54. Then he was like, no, it's 81. I'm like, no, it's not.
And I forgot to bring scissors, but they did sell them there for $3, so that wasn't bad. But then some of them were a little anxious, so they were pulling the sunflowers out instead.
That was my boyfriend. Just the whole plan.
No, it was your nephews.
Oh, well, he picked
They were the
them
first.
Too. I was saying something. Oh, when I'm talking about tension right now, I'm talking about my fabric flopping over. So being able to hold my fabric stiff because we do stitch in hand. So that's why I started using the Q-snap. Sam,
yeah, but she must pull really tight because her needle, the eye of her needle was bent, and I threw it away.
Yeah.
On her last thing.
Every needle I use is bent.
I don't bend them.
It's not that I'm pulling tight. It's that I'm pushing. I
don't bend those Pat Carson's, but the less expensive needles I do bend.
I mean, I'm just very strong. Sam, can you please show how to stitch the thread of, the thread for the Merry and Jolly on the ball jars? How do you do it? We just do long stitches. So we secure or anchor our stitch and then just go across that many stitches. I mean, you can do it however you want. Typically when you back stitch, you would go through each hole on the way, but we say long stitch so you can stretch your thread.
Okay, and then if you feel like it's not laying appropriately, I would go like halfway in and just do a little stitch over it, real loose, so that it doesn't show. You know, don't pull it real tight. Mm-hmm. If you feel like it's not going to lay flat enough for you.
I mean, but I think they lay pretty flat.
Right, but if somebody else is doing the stitch, can you stop? Oh my gosh, I'm going to put you down.
For the love of God, this has turned to not G-rated with how much she's licking you. Lindsay, do you ever freeze your herbs or dry them to save for the year? Yes, basil cubes. Mm-hmm. Okay, don't be licking me.
I'm trying to find her a toy.
No, my baby oil is staying on my body. Ooh, this is, a nightmare. Donna, can you only make yard sauce with cherry tomatoes? No, we cut up all sorts of tomatoes. We even did one with just cherry tomatoes, and that was good. But
That's my favorite.
Right, that's her favorite. But I
It's
like
sweeter.
the meatier tomatoes to make a little bit of a thicker. You know, I throw in some paste tomatoes too, like the Amish paste or whatever, to give it some texture to it.
I don't know, when you simmer it on the stove to add your pasta to it, you can cook it down long enough to, or don't add any water, because I add water.
Yeah, so
also another thing that we do too is sometimes we add a little bit of, like we go around the pan once with half and half.
It's good.
Holy moly.
So I did make that cherry tomato one where I just used cherry tomatoes, and I thawed that and put that on top of
Pizza.
a homemade pizza dough. And that was super good. And then just mozzarella and basil on top and cooked that.
It's amazing.
It was really good. Valerie, can we get the honey lime chicken enchilada recipe? For the love of God.
Yep.
She didn't say that. I made chicken caprese again this week. Little Annie Z, I'm almost done stitching back up the truck and love it. Do you finish with magnets on the basket or do you tie on somehow? Thank you, ladies.
I did magnets.
Stay tuned for back up the truck too. Teresa MC, for the quilt as you go process, Fat Quarter Shop used to sell pre-cut batting, making it so easy. I don't see them. Do you have a source or do you cut your own now?
I had bought some the last time I bought fabric too. I didn't buy it this time, but I bought some the last time. And I like to use those too for my finishing, because then I don't have to have a big roll of it sitting around. I just have those little squares.
We haven't gone to order it in
but
a little bit.
maybe they're just out of it. So just put yourself on that notify list. And next time I talk to Kimberly, I'll ask her, or we'll go look at the
website.
Yeah.
Polly, where are the red and black beads with the buffalo plaid ribbon from? So cute.
I think I got those on Etsy.
Yeah. I would assume so.
There's a lot of beads on Etsy, but a lot of them are really pricey, and I'm always trying to look for the bargains.
Yes, she is frugal. That's good though. All right. So then you saw our tier tray tidbits. Then Friday we released Merry and Bright.
The Dapper Doodads. And we will show you at the end. Chelsea didn't want to pick the toolbox up. Right. It does weigh about 50 pounds. But we'll show you at the end all of these in the toolbox. And there will be one more next week.
Yes.
So last week was the Ho Ho Ho.
Right.
And then we had 2 others before that. And then this week is Merry and Bright.
And look at the cute Santa on the back first. Okay.
So I finished these last 2 as ornaments. I'm not sure in the end what I'm going to do with all of them, but even though it's finished as an ornament, you can just cut that loop off the top and then glue it onto a paddle or maybe a star even for Christmas, or whatever wood piece you find that you want to, or you could do magnets too so that you could take it off and use it as an ornament.
I love it though. This had to be stitched twice. This was, I was half a stitch off. Oh, but I love her. Look at her little shoes.
And then last week I had put that Merry and Bright tag on this one. So I took this one down the basement and peeled it off and then stuck this on there.
That's cute.
Yep. So that one says Merry and Bright. And then the finishing tutorials, we have 2 of them on our YouTube. I was going to say on my blog. We didn't do them on my blog. But on the YouTube, there's 2 of them. And this is the one that would be the newer one because it's longer. The other ones I made shorter just to like fit the ornament. This one I wanted it to be more foofed up.
All right, and then we have some What's in My Cup previous finishes to show you. So this one was Mr. Claus, finished on one of those
Stitch Etc.
paddles. Thank you. This was Merry.
This piece came from Walmart in the fall section. And I liked it because it stood up by itself.
Deck the halls with the chickens trimming the tree.
And that house was from Michael's last Christmas.
And you'll see another one right here. This one was Silent Night. This one is
and these, they had the little bottle brush trees in them, and that one had the deer. And I think I added these plaid ones. And then, probably the is there a wreath on there? Oh, the wreath came on here.
Mrs.
But I changed
Claus.
the bow. I remember we released Mrs. Claus when we were in Disney for Halloween last year.
Yes, in October. They hung the 50th anniversary iridescent. I thought that was so cute. They said iridescent, you know, for Disney. On the castle. Getting ready for October. Okay.
All right, so are we ready? We will have 3 new releases this month. Only 2 of them are done, so you'll see the 3rd one next week. It's becoming a pattern that I don't get them all done, but I try. So first we'll start with the October calendar crates.
Yes. So these are going to be shipping the first week of August. Oh.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
Okay. So this is the calendar crate October. You guys,
right, so Chelsea painted the board. That's the same Hobby Lobby board. She just dry brushed it with the chalk paint in the off-white. And the bottom part's not in it, but... So there's a haunted house, there's ghosts, there's a little witch with her black cat, and it's the Black Cat Broom Company. And it's so funny because this was planned before the black cat came around.
I'm gonna get it close.
There's lots of purple for all you purple lovers. And those candy corn are back at Michael's this year. I had to pull those out of something else because in the little October 31st Halloween. I had to pull them out of something because ours didn't have them yet, but we do know that they have them.
Right. Denise sent us a picture of all the Halloween stuff. Did you say where you got the beads from?
Those were from Etsy.
I'll get it. This is Back Up the Truck. This is Halloween. I love it.
There's a purple truck.
There's the witch legs are attached to the chandelier.
All right, so I just finished stitching this morning and I went down the basement to finish it and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't buy any things to stick in there. And I didn't have any more cotton branches because the original is at Fat Quarter Shop. But I went in my Halloween bins and I have these black, spooky looking leaves. I had the witch legs. I think that these were from Walmart last year. And then I found this like netting stuff. So I stuffed that in there so that it would, you know, hold the witch legs in. And then I just added a plaid bow. I did do our new Housewives stitching stripes in the black and the white, and then the Priscilla's Pretty Plaids in the orange and the black, and then the orange and black bow on the side. I love it. It's cute. Even though the truck is purple. That's the way I drew it last year when it went on the chalkboard. So
It's amazing.
this is Halloween. The new Back Up the Truck. And then, like
A lot of you have already started the.
they finished it.
Right. Somebody sent us an email with a picture of how she finished the last Back Up the Truck, and that just released. So we're so excited to see those. And people are keeping up with the calendar crates. We love seeing it. We can't thank you enough for posting and just keeping us engaged in your stitching. We love it. All right, so those will ship the first week of August. Can you believe we're almost in August?
Or my eyes.
Yeah, your eyes are crooked. It's true. If you just like tilt your head like this. Okay, so we had some things we want to show you. This is from Kim at Stitch Etc. So she's on Facebook. So you just search the group Stitch,
Comma, etc. period.
So they did some new colors and things or new shapes. This is their like antique white. And they've got some different shapes. So this is a long guy. Oh, okay.
I was just seeing if it would fit.
This is the little clipboard, which is super cute. So one of these would definitely fit on there. I think
That looks Halloweeny to me.
this.
It's cute.
But
The
it's a
shape
little
of it.
clipboard. It's like a tombstone, yeah. But I think it could be
Yep.
cute with
It's
anything.
cute.
Then they do have some Halloweeny fall.
They have new orange.
2 new oranges. One's like a reddishy orange, like
A dark
embers.
orange.
Yeah, and like a pumpkin harvest. Super pretty, primitive. The shapes are awesome.
And they used to just have sales where you had to wait, and it was only like once a month where you could order the stuff. Now you can get it all the time.
Yep.
Just tell them what you want, and you get it.
And they're super friendly. So if you're having issues finding the stuff, just first read the directions and then ask them, and they'll be able to help you. Oh, we also got some wood pieces from Scarlet Sky Designs.
Mm-hmm.
One second. Okay. Scarlet Sky Design. So they are the ones who did like the bunny heads. They've done the stars, the patriotic stars that we showed last month. The chickens. I can't remember. But now they've got some bird houses. So this is.
Do you remember when we did that What's in My Cup and it was
for the birds?
She stitched it and put it on one of these and it was so cute.
So they have, that's like an aqua. Red.
I did that with a sticky board today. I was taking the plastic off of it and it like shot out of the bag and like I thought my eye was cut. Cross stitching is hard work.
Really pretty blue. It's like a deadly blue.
Yeah.
Oh yes, it's really pretty. And the backs are all painted. But a small piece would
Perfect size.
fit there. And then they also have these. Look, it's like roots. Bee. Yes, beehives. This is probably a beehive.
And she finished Honeybee Lane on there and it was really cute.
Really cute. Thank you, Shelby and Shane.
Chelsea will link their shop below.
Yep. They're Scarlet Sky Designs TX
On Etsy.
on Etsy. Okay. All right, then I got some haul, right? Or you want to show your whips? That was your whip. You worked on this stuff too?
I just stitched a little bit more on the Pick Your Own Sunflowers, which was the free chart with, what was it?
Honey jar.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's just really small,
Yes.
but I wanted to have the whole set.
All right. I got a gift, so I wanted to show that first.
That's so cute.
Denise made me this. It says Mama and then Cash's name in the middle. And I have a cup the same color from Ray Dunn and it says Mama on it, so I think a photo shoot is in order. I got 2 packs of these, but I already used one. Well, I already started using one to do the doodads and the tier tray tidbits. So this is the Jolly July 2021, the starter pack. So this will like start you stitching either the Dapper doodads or the tier tray tidbits. It's made for the tier tray tidbits, I think, but well, no, it's made for both. They have these in stock, so if you need them, go get them. And those are really good, just Christmas colors and basics. There's nothing outlandish in there that you wouldn't use. I got some more floss because I owe Mom, and then I got sticky board. That was my haul this week. I didn't get any Ray Dunn. I didn't set foot into Marshall's.
I didn't get any either.
They don't have those camping. What else?
Baby Jojo had a gift right here.
Yeah. I haven't gone through gifts yet.
Okay.
So yes. We got, okay, so there was a card. It says Christmas in July.
She sends us one every year, and you know that there's
I know.
confetti.
Yes, I know that there is.
I opened it real cautiously when I saw it.
I could hear it in there.
Yeah. I didn't want to lose any of it. I wanted you to have the full effect.
Oh, thank you. When life gives you snow, make a snowman. And this is from Denise. Denise is big on confetti, and she wrote us a very nice note.
Her husband made us those little ornaments, right?
I think so, yes.
And the chickens.
Yes, the wood carved ones. Then this is from Susan. These are some extras that she wanted to send to us. She sent us a very pretty card.
Yes. A Creative Carol sent us that same card. I love
So we
it.
each get one.
Yeah.
And this is perfect for yesterday. If you have a sunflower field in your area, you should go.
Where we went, they planted 4 million sunflowers, and they're like all in various stages, so that they'll have them all through the fall.
Okay, I'm
So
gonna
pretty.
put that in the giveaways. Thank you. then this did we show last week?
No.
No, this is
A thank you card.
Katie. She sent a thank you card, and you have very neat handwriting. All right, and then baby Jojo got a gifty. This was from Tina. Oh, beautiful.
Yep, she made a card.
Yes.
They're pretty.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, wow. It's very
She made this. It's very pretty.
So, gosh, what are these called?
I think she wrote it in the note.
A taggy? I think they're called taggies. At least that's what I call
And
them.
it says what they're called. And then there's
A crinkle toy. This is her pacifier clip.
bibs.
Burp cloth.
Another pacifier clip.
And then the same thing for this pattern with little little bunnies.
Great.
So cute. Thank you so much. They're
So
going to
far,
absolutely
though,
love this.
That spray that I bought, I actually have zinnias. They're very deformed because they ate the tops of them off, and they're like this tall, ready to bloom. But they've been leaving them alone. And I've actually had green beans for my garden this year because of those cages and the spray. I'm not spraying the green bean plants with that spray because I just don't like to do that, but I've like sprayed the boards of the raised beds.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we showed that. We showed this. Now we're on winners.
Sure.
Okay. I didn't have my notebook this week. I had to have Mom send me pictures.
I had this crow in there. Did it fall out before we showed it?
Yes, because you just talked about the netting and stuff. All right, so you know the drill. If you've been here for 207-10 videos, I don't know what number we're on.
The last week you posted video number 8. It was 208, so 209.
209.
Also, we had some questions
Oh, the
about
imposter too.
us saying that we monetized the video. So we
We're not
don't
asking for
want
money.
any money from anybody. No.
No.
What it means is YouTube was putting ads on our videos and collecting the money for themselves, which they'll still collect the money for themselves, but we get part of it now that we've monetized the videos. They put ads on everybody's videos. We never put ads on our videos for 3 years, and I think that this might be our anniversary.
No, we started in March.
We didn't start in March. We started in the summer.
Oh. Well, it hasn't been my time hop yet. We'll have to see.
I don't know if it's today, but I think it's coming.
Yeah.
Anyway, so maybe we'll do a good giveaway when we have our... How
A
many years
good one. What have we been having? Just
Like a bundle of stuff. How many years have we been doing this?
4.
Would this be the 4 years?
Well, Cash is 3, and it was
Okay.
before he was born.
Okay, so what was I saying? Oh,
No
so
clue.
we're not asking for anybody to have money, and somebody posted in our group that there's a lot of ads. We don't have control over that. She's putting one ad in the beginning of the video, and YouTube is doing the rest. We don't have any say. So we're sorry. You can pay, I don't know how much it is, $9 a month, and you don't get ads.
But that's like for all YouTube, not for just our channel.
Right.
That's for
And that
all
has
of
nothing to do
YouTube.
with us.
No.
So anyway, that's what we did. And like Chelsea said last week, we'll use the money for postage, but we're the ones doing the work, so we should get a payback from it instead of YouTube getting all of the payback.
Yeah. We don't know how it works. We're just here.
And
Okay.
I don't know when they started the putting of the ads, but
Every
I
time.
think it was just
So
like 3
I
months
have to
ago.
watch the video throughout the week to go. I read all the comments and then to gather the questions and to do the winners and everything. And so every time I do that, I have to sit here and watch ads, and it's just like, ugh. Okay. So last week, if you've been here for 209 videos, so you'll email us what you won. And then if it's a physical item that I have to ship out to you, you're going to share with me your physical address. Okay. The email address is listed below in the description box. I think that's all I have to say. The first one was Very Merry, and it was 3 opportunities to win this. This is a PDF. Stacy Fallon, Donna Guest, and Diane Herzog. Number 2 was Ho Ho Ho. That goes to Christy's Art Corner, Elsie Swisher, and Sarah Hardy Wilcox. I don't believe Erica Jane, just by the way. I don't believe her.
Where did that come from?
I just caught up on it yesterday, and I just wanted to throw that in there.
I don't know. At moments, I feel sorry for her. I feel like the black mascara running down her face was a ploy.
Staged. Okay. No, I might believe her. I understand about like giving a public persona, but I don't know. There's just a lot there. The story conflicted. Like, she found him unconscious after 12 hours, but he called her. It was just a lot. All right. Bats, Booze, Ada. That's this one. All right. So Fat Quarter Shop is doing a new stitch along. It's called Bats and Booze. And we are giving you the kit for everything you need. Thank you, Fat Quarter Shop. So this was 5 opportunities to win the Ada version. So you get that cute bag I just showed. You get your project bag. You get your Ada fabric. You get your Bats and Booze thread bag. Floss Biddies. A needle minder, a really cute needle minder, and a ghost scissor fob, or it could be a zipper pull, or it could be a keychain. It could be whatever your heart desires. That goes to Debbie Court, Marsha Rott, Marlene Zagar, Angela Tarango, and Cynthia Gar.
And the charts for that, I think part gets released every week.
Yes, it's on
their Jolly Jabber blog, I think.
Then, so you'll have to get the...
Yeah, you don't get what you're getting today will not come with the pattern. You'll have to go to their website to get your pattern.
All right, and then the next one was this same kit, except you're getting the linen, and that goes to Carolyn Petrie, Diana Cadeny, and Full Lotus Studio. Nextly was the Floss Fix of the, it's the July Floss Fix, and it is called Peach Sherbet. And that goes to Steve Winnett. Congratulations. And this is all from Fat Quarter Shop. Next was the Just Cross Stitch Halloween. I feel like I should have sat on something.
Right there.
I'm just like slipping and sliding with my baby. Sorry, we'll buff it out. Just Cross Stitch magazine, the Halloween edition. Super cute designs in here. That goes to Sandra Reese and Rita McConnell.
Also, the Yetis, I think, are coming next week to Fat Quarter Shop.
We don't know that for sure. Do we?
I thought I read that it was
Kimberly's
the 28th.
going to call us and
they
have
will
our
ship them
heads.
the 28th.
We're excited for them.
If you got a pre-order, you know, it's soon, and if you haven't got your pre-order yet, you can get it now.
Yeti mugs! Okay, and then Fall is in the Air bundle. This is the Little House Needleworks bundle. That goes to Laura Todd. Prairie Schooler, Father Christmas. This goes to Christine Hufford. Then you won the Weeks Dye Works Floss. This is Clara and White Chocolate. And Calvin and Clyde, and that goes to Lori Stegall. And then chart of your choice. Mom threw in 3. You get to pick a chart. Epworth Glen, Shirley Hansen, and C. Rolfs. Remember that the name that I'm yelling out is your YouTube name. So your name might be similar, but your YouTube name might be I Like Going for Walks. Mm-hmm. So you need to make sure that you check your YouTube name or know what your YouTube name is when you're entering the giveaways, because that's the name that I'm going to call out. If you're using like your husband's thing, I'm going to call out his name because that's what the picker shows me.
Okay, so last Saturday after the video, Chelsea called me and said that I was hacked because she got a friend request from my Priscilla's Facebook page.
I texted her and was like, what are you doing? Why are you friend requesting me?
So my Priscilla's Facebook page cannot send you a friend request. So if you're getting that, please report it. You to be part of my Priscilla's Facebook page, you just like it. And it's not like a friend requesting. My full name on Facebook is like a friend request thing.
But she'll never do that. So she won't ask you to be your friend.
No.
She won't even ask me. So
I'm bad.
No, she doesn't use that one to post on. She uses her
look on there, like, you know, I don't know, 2 minutes a day or something to get to the stitching group because I gotta figure out that kind of stuff. But it's not that I wouldn't ask you to be my friend, but I only accept like people that I know to be. my friend. But if you get a request from Priscilla's, it's not.
Don't accept it. Go in and report it.
It's not me. Report it, please.
You can see in the description they offer giveaways and stuff. I don't know what they're giving away. If they're giving away something,
they're saying we're giving away our patterns. But if you click on it, it's a guy. You click to his page, and he's just wanting your information to probably do bad things. So don't.
Naughty. Don't accept it. Also, report it. So report it.
Right, but Facebook sent me 2 notifications that said that they didn't see anything wrong with that.
You know how I feel about Facebook. Okay, so we have giveaways this week. Do we want to do those now?
Sure.
Do you want to rant about Facebook a little bit?
No, I was just thinking about Melissa, how she's always in Facebook jail. But they can copy my page, and there's no problem with that.
All right, so we have some giveaways this week. Thank you for joining us. Here's a little Saki. Aww, I miss him. Okay, so this week you're gonna be thinking about a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The first giveaway is going to be the Jingle Jar. And Jingle, what's his name? Oh, Jingle. Okay, so Jingle, Mr. Rudolph and his homies. So Jingle, 3 opportunities to win. Number 1. Oh, that's cute. I get it. Jingle Bell. It's been a long way. Next up, number 2 is 3 opportunities to win Merry and Bright. These are both PDFs. Number 3 from Fat Quarter Shop is 3 opportunities to win. This is for our quilters, or if you want to learn how to quilt. You're going to get the On a Winter's Day quilt pattern, and you're also going to get a Very Coriander Christmas quilt book. There's some really pretty quilts in this book. Mm-hmm. I mean, which it doesn't have to be Christmas related. You can take this pattern and adopt it to any.
It looks like you only have 2 of those books there.
Okay, we're going to do 2 just in case I don't have another one. We're going to do 2 opportunities to win number 3. Thank you, Fat Quarter Shop. Number 4 is 2 opportunities to win the Chalkboard Black Ada. If you do any of our designs, this is a perfect fabric to stitch on. It's not as dark as black, so some people can see the holes a lot better. And it is a 14 count Ada, so it is easy to see. That's number 4, 2 opportunities to win that. Number 5 in the Halloween theme. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 opportunities to win the Lori Holt stitch cards. This is set F. Number 6, 2 opportunities to win Halloween Street by Waxing Moon Designs. Number 7, 2 opportunities to win the Fall is in the Air bundle by Little House Needleworks.
It's a set of 3 charts, right?
Yep.
Or 4?
3, part 3 of 3. 1, 2, and 3.
Oh.
Jeez. 5, 6, 7. Number 8. Is going to be from the viewer today. This is Chris Kringle. Do you want to do a number 9?
Yep.
You do? Number 9 is the Houses of Hawk Run Hollow from Carriage House Samplers. Don't even ask me how my farms are going. It's not. It's under the bed.
And number 10, 3 of you can pick a
She
card
can't.
of your choice.
She can't just end on an odd number. She can't. She can't do it. Oh, I'm just slipping and sliding. To enter the giveaway, you're going to like the video, be a subscriber. You're also going to answer this question.
So we've stitched Christmas all this month. I just want to know what you have been stitching for Jolly July. And if you didn't do Jolly July, just tell us what you've been stitching.
Yep. Also, you're going to list the numbers that you're interested in. Don't say all, don't say free, don't say giveaway. I have been trying to control the comments a lot as they come in because we have had people listing yicky things in there. So again, if you see that, you can just message me so I can go through if I missed it or whatever, but I am trying to be more diligent about doing it every couple hours to check the comments.
These people have so much time on their hands.
That's so gross. No, I don't want to be your girlfriend. Ma'am.
Maybe.
Sheesh. It's hard. Hard work being an influencer. I met new people and I was trying to explain what we do, and there's a lot of moving parts to it that are, I don't know. I just let my boyfriend explain what I do, because there's a lot of different things, hats that we wear. There's a lot of different hats, right? Mm-hmm. Is that how you should say it? Mm-hmm. Okay, so again, the 3 new releases. There will be 3 coming out next week. There you go.
You want to pick up the other one and show?
Yep.
Or is that what the noise was over there?
So this.
I love the legs in here. I think it's so cute. But these go to the top of my tree, so I'm going to have to buy another set. But wouldn't this be cute hanging on the door?
Yes.
I just wanted to get in there and show you.
So this is Halloween, is what the chart is called. And then the October calendar crate, if you could hold this so I can reach.
Yep. Just show it separately.
October 31st. And Black Cat Broom Company.
So do you guys love it?
And again, this is the same board that she used for the last 3, but this one has been chalk painted, and any chalk paint will work. I forget what the brand was called.
Straight on there.
It's okay.
It was just one of those little jars from Hobby Lobby.
Yep. Yep.
Like $2 worth of paint, and I bought some of those sponges. And
again, if you would purchase those limited time purple jars, they would look super cute.
Yep.
Put in here, you can put mason jars in here, and that would look really cute.
Yep, very cute.
But just fill it with something
Or
seasonal.
don't they dye, like the white ones? Don't they put dye in them and dye them?
Well, we've done paint where we've swirled it around.
No,
or whatever.
but I think that they have a way that they dye the glass or something.
Well, we're not trying to get that far. I'm just saying, if you got one, throw one in there. Not. Let's not get too crazy
Okay,
here.
so for all of you that are doing the calendar crates, this will be your next one. And did you tell them when they're shipping?
I said the first week of August, because we just have to make sure with everything going on. All right, and then shops are going to get this info today. I will send it out after the video.
And then the third one you'll see probably in the middle of the week. We'll show it,
Yep.
and then the shops will get the info on that too.
Yes. All right, we appreciate you spending your time with us.
Follow us on Instagram at Priscilla Blaine, at Chelsea356, Priscilla's2000 on Facebook, and Priscilla's2000.blogspot.com, where you can see more of everything that we do.
Yes.
I have a bunch of Kimberly's pieces that I need to get finished for, but I can't finish those until I get my last piece done to show you next week. So then there'll be a bunch of finishes that Kimberly will have.
Yep, and you'll see some things from Kimberly out in the yard, next yard tour.
Right.
Yes.
She sent me 5 hydrangeas and a perennial.
She's like, I want to get your mom stuff for the yard. So I gave her like just a list of things that she could pick from. And she's like, I just got whatever. Loved it. She is so excited. She was surprised. Okay, so we will see you guys next week.
Bye.